Hi guys, this is Kel once again. Now, thing is this, Goldman Sachs Scott Rubner, all right, gave December warning call. Apparently, he has been pretty accurate the entire period of time this year, and now people are watching this. Right, apology for my voice because I'm having a massive headache and having fever. But I feel that this is so important. I really need to go through with you. So let's go into detail because insiders are really selling stocks right now. Now, before we go to that, disclaimer apply as usual, and thank you, Ames, for the kind sponsorship. All right, first of all, right, Bitcoin and gold are going up. Both of them are doing very well. We give a call on Bitcoin, we give a call on gold, and both are doing very well for us. And apparently itself, right, we can see that gold strived and broke above 2100 recently, and in fact itself, it went even higher to 2145. That was a very good run. But the thing is, this is point A, point B, point C, and point D. It seems to have difficulty to stay above 2075. So this is a figure to watch because if gold ever stays above 2075, gold can go much, much higher. Now, our target is still retained at 2218 by April 24. Okay. We are looking at this number to be traded because we believe that the dollar will come down. We believe that the Fed will cut rate. We believe that the recession is going to come in. All right. So traders, watch out for that. All right, at the same time now for Bitcoin, we are having a very incredible time also Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin basically broke the resistance. It's something similar like gold breaking the 2075 level. And once we broke above it, it went all the way up, scaling all the way to about 38,000. That is the first support that we need to watch. So if they do pull back to 38,000, that will be a very good time to buy some Bitcoin, all right? So watch out for that. Now, this Bitcoin is trying to stay above 43,000 right now. The next target, if it's 43,000, still be 48,000 because that is where the high was. And I believe that there'll be a lot of stops over there. So I would say this, if Bitcoin can come down to 38,000, buy, all right? If Bitcoin cannot go below 43,000, then of course the next trip is 48,000. I'm very bullish on Bitcoin overall. As long as no catastrophe in the market, no recession, then of course Bitcoin can go higher. If do have a recession and some big comes spelling in the stock market, then of course Bitcoin will get hit. But I will say this again, if Bitcoin do come down to lower level, it's time to buy, time to buy, time to buy. All right, for next year itself, it's a year for Bitcoin. Now, at the same time now, while we're going to the buy side, let me now tell you about this guy, Goldman Rubner, right? Now, this guy says that stock rally is out of gas after record rush. In fact, he says that the CTAs added unprecedented $225 billion in November market. So that's the reason why. But the thing is this, in the stock slump itself, CTA could sell $210 billion in equity. Okay, so basically, in short, he's trying to tell people that he is the Goldman Sachs Group incorporation tactical specialist who tipped the November surge in the market, which the market did. Now he says that now this surge itself is coming to the end. Let's sell some stocks. In fact, itself, right, he gave it on Bloomberg. You can see that he showed that now the RSI is actually very high level right now, and he believed that we should start selling. And in fact, he says that the members with RSI oversold is kind of at the bottom here. Okay, kind of oversold. Okay. And overbought. Yeah, the overbought is here. So it's time to really consider to buy into the market or to sell the market. Sorry, my bad. So it's time to sell. Oh gosh, my head and it's not coming in together. Apology on that. So because of that, right, he also mentioned that this rally has absolutely run out of gas. Okay, this is where he said it's going to be beyond. Is going for the short covering, which was perfect. And that call from 4,200 he gave was perfect to the T because from 4,200 it went all the way to 4,600. So now we can see the market is kind of sideways. So maybe you should take notice of this particular call. So he's saying that this is going to be starting from next week. Yeah. So watch out for that. It's going to start from next week. Okay. All right. So watch the market next week. All right. At the same time, we have Morgan Stanley, Mike Wilson. Now we know that he has been pretty wrong this year. And but he's been preparing himself. He says that right, December will be rocky for the stock market, and he expects volatility to set in before the seasonal support next month, which is in January. So the thing is that he's trying to do like both sides right now. He's not one-sided, so he feels that there could be a bit of shakiness in the market. Now, on personal ground here, right, I believe that we should see a bit of excuse me, excuse me. A bit of upside to here, about 36,500 level. I think that will be the absolute peak for this time round. That's how I see it, because we can see that there's a breakout of the triangle, very clear. So if there's going to be any upside, it's 36,500 to about 37,000. But if the market do pull back into the triangle, we may see a bit of pullback all the way down to about 34,000. So the upside and upside I'm sharing with you. And of course, at the same time, you can see that during about a few days ago, I did a MAO and I talked about this upward pressure, and of course a lot of people was giving me the comment and say that this guy had been calling for sell for a long time and he was not correct. So, but to me, it's all right when you have so many people like Scott, you have Mike, you have now this pressure, all giving the same call at the moment. So maybe you need to be careful. And I believe that we may actually see a market peak about 36,500 to about 37,000 area. So traders, you need to take note of this. And of course, at the same time now, the main important thing is that we have boys selling. So recently, there's some volume in the market. You can see on the Meta, all right, Meta been going up incredible. Now remember, Meta was at basically at about below 100. That was in November. Sometime this year, sometime this time last year. And from then, it's this Meta went all the way ballistic, all right, all the way to 340. So imagine that it went up by 200% itself. This is really ridiculous. And because right now, right, we can see that Mark Zuckerberg, okay, the founder himself has unloaded 185 million of the stock in November. So again, this actually speaks something that we need to be careful. And of course, not only that, Nvidia also having some form of resistance. And in fact, some Nvidia insiders are also selling the stock. So that's the reason why we need to be very careful, guys, because all these stocks that went up by 3 times in 2 times to 3 times in 2023. I think that this is a good time to really unload the market. And of course, you can see that this company, Stifel, Financial Corp, is an American multinational independent investment bank. Okay, they has about $436 billion in assets, and they are also giving the top-ish view right now. They believe that the market cannot go any higher. They think that this is really a high level, little room for more gain, so it's time to take some profit. So with so many people calling for profit call, maybe you should be careful. So you can see that this is the latest Wall Street crystal ball. For Deutsche Bank and this Bank of America, they are all giving very high level, but we all know these both banks are having some issues, right, with their own financials. So I cannot have any form of good positive to say about them. JP Morgan is interesting. They gave a lower number. They gave about 4,200 target for next year. So that's a very low level for JP Morgan. Even Morgan Stanley, who have been pretty bearish, is even higher. So this is quite interesting. And Goldman Sachs is not giving any high level too. 4,700 is the maximum they are giving for this time around. Interesting. So the thing is what is concerning right now is that the existing home sales has dropped quite a fair bit. The last time we see it dropping that much itself, remember, that was during the COVID time. Now, for COVID to have little people transacting itself, we kind of understand, right? So the thing is this right now, we look back there again, back in the Lehman Brothers, post-Lehman Brothers time, it was something like that. Then, of course, this is the Lehman Brothers time. So all these things tell us that they are always kind of this home sales going down. It's a point whereby usually, because the financial market is not doing well. But now the thing is this, we are actually back here now. But we have a near all-time high. So somehow, somewhere is just not correct, right? Something is wrong. So I just feel that, we need to be very, very careful. At the same time, right, you can see the foreclosures filing is increasing, okay, from 2021, 2022, and 2023 itself, right? The year hasn't ended yet, but already we have more foreclosure compared to last year. So again, what could be the reason? Because we have really ridiculous foreclosure back then in Lehman Brothers time. Compared to now, till then, we are still very far away. So of course, it's not that to worry, but with the trend breaking towards the upside now, maybe we need to be very, very careful. And of course, the US new one family houses sold annually has went down to a very low level. This is really a low level. The last time we saw this was during Lehman Brothers time. You can see over here. And then again, the last time the one that's for the same level now was in 1970s. And we all know that what happened back then, we have a recession. So the question is this, why are people doing that? Is it because of the high interest rate? Is it because people are not comfortable buying more lands? I mean, probably it's very possible with the rate right now. One mortgage itself, right? 1 year, so they need to pay as much as $80,000, and this is really incredible. Imagine think about that for a $1 million property. So serious, guys, this is not a nice thing to expect to see in the market. And with all the boys are calling for sell, maybe next week you need to be very careful. Right? I'm just giving you a view of what the boys say, and of the day you make your own final view. All right. So like and subscribe my video and share with my friends. Thank you so much again. We hit 1100 subscribers. Thank you so much. Take care. Have a great day. Bye bye.